Yo, what's up? It's the People's Rapper John Connor, and you checking in with my man Conrad and Everything Pro Wrestling. Y'all know what it is. Blue City Club, you know.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Carter over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is a podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Every single Wednesday before AEW Dynamite, we dive into some of your favorite current-day wrestling, as well as some old-school stuff. We can also be found over on YouTube and Twitch, where we post exclusive video, whether it be content for video games, or wrestling news, or short clips, or even live streams. Come check us out and subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Shoot over on YouTube and Twitch. And if you want to find us on our social medias, it's at the Pro Wrestling Shoot on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, and over on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is not only just a podcast, we are also an independent company when it comes to audio engineering and graphics designs, as well as voiceovers. So come and follow us over on our social medias and check us out every single Wednesday over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify.
I asked the man, are you ready? And he says, hold on. I'm like, we're live, pal. We're live. Yo, folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in blue, the bluest of Blue Jays, Derek. What up? What up? We are here to review AEW Dynamite for November 1st, 2023. Welcome, everybody, to this show. We're going to get into a little Fight Forever. We're going to get into some of that. We had some news concerning AEW Fight Forever today. We're going to get into the Dynamite show, talk about where things are going. Looks like we have an idea of where they're going. We'll have to figure it out. Sorry, I Vince Russo'd that. But we're going to drop the intro, get into your comments, like the video, subscribe, share it to a friend, get on Twitter, get on Facebook, get on, is it even Twitter? X, whatever. Get on TikTok, get on somewhere and tell people, yo, Everything Pro Wrestling's on right now. Come in here, check this out. Let's get it.
Everything Pro Wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, Everyday Pro Wrestling, they can never be you.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Exciting Dynamite card for the night. This is what we will be going over for the show. Not a whole lot to say right now about Dynamite and where we were with tonight's show. And yeah, we'll get into some of this. There were some interesting things that happened, and also some like heads. I don't know. We'll get into it. I'm interested to hear what the people have to say about tonight's show.
Correct.
Let us get into this. The first one, Derek, you know what time it is.
Well,
what up, B-boy? What up? Matt Lopez, also in the house, says, good evening, everyone. And he also says,
well,
yes. The power of the will compels. Where is Danhausen? You're going to have to ask him, Hausen. I don't know, but I do miss Danhausen a little bit. I don't know why. He was, but he was getting those the Halloween 3 vignettes.
Oh yeah,
on the TV screen and all that. If you didn't know, that's where that came from. I don't know if I mentioned that on the pod or not, but all good. BJ, hey y'all. Hope it's a good Wednesday night for you. Got a job interview in the morning. BJ, let's get it. Everybody send BJ that love. BJ, put me down as a reference, man. We work together. We're good. Podcast. Yeah, he's a great guy. Put me down as a reference if you need it. So I won't be able to hop in tonight. All good, BJ. All good. Love to hear your thoughts if you can on the comment section after. That goes for everybody in the chat too. If you missed something, you forgot something, or if you just want to help out and leave a comment, that works. By the way, I tell you guys this every week, but I don't know if people believe me, but we do have like a podcast version of this up. This is the thumbnail for the podcast version. Feel free to leave us that 5-star review, RVD style, one of a kind, whatever you want to say. It's always appreciated. So we're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Good Pods, wherever you listen to your podcast. Please show us some love. We've been teetering in that top 20 for Good Pods still, but we were close in the top 10 at one point. I think we hit 10.
We did hit 10.
I would love to get to number 1. It's gonna be a tough job, but just on that app at least.
Let's make it happen, people.
Show us some love. Ooh, they late again. You snitch.
What up, cat?
Yeah, I had to handle some business. I had to. What's a polite way of saying this? The drain the snake. Can you say that anymore?
Drain the lizard?
Not appropriate. Not appropriate. Derek, what are you doing? Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and enjoy this EPW review like you would enjoy your favorite Pizza Hut experience. No one outshines EPW and no one outpizzas the Hut. EPW, EPW. BJ, I love it. Thank you. Docking that pay, baby. Cactus on me like a mean boss. You good, Derek? He'll be all right. He'll be all right, man.
No.
Don't let his complaining go on here. Sir Quills says, what up, Conrad, Derek? Chat, your boy Sir Quills is here again to enjoy another AEW Dynamite review. Let's get to the chopping table. Or chopping this fable, excuse me. I messed up. Botch. Eric says, Conrad, I'm glad MJF lost because to me this was approaching the Elite versus BCC. What? What do you mean by that, Eric? I would be interested. Rolls up. Derek Conrad rolls off in a wheelchair. You better stop yelling them names. Roderick Strong had a creepy mustache tonight too. I don't know if y'all caught that. I was like, I'm sure it's for Movember, but
I respect it.
Best Roderick Strong character that he's ever had.
That it is.
My co-host, Clash of the Podcast, which is live every single Monday at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Hubbard Wrestling Weekly says, my guy, Derek. What's good, Conrad? Wednesday nights would not be the same without you, gentlemen. Keep cooking.
What up, my guy? Hoods.
Look at that wrist. Renegade L2K, James in the house. He said, let's address the elephant in the room. Where did this rumor of Hulk Hogan to AEW come from? I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you. Or should I say brother? I don't know, brother. I couldn't tell you where it came from. It's probably another lie Hogan told.
It better not happen.
No offense, bro. He sunk like the last 2 ships he was in. Nobody, nah.
Yeah.
You just stay wrestling, or you stay. You would be an ambassador, bro.
Yeah, leave it be. It's not for you.
Ace in the chat. What is good, Ace? Welcome. Ironic, yet I think great idea. Let's unify the World 6-man trios titles on AEW and let's split up our WWE Championship. Your thoughts? I wouldn't be mad at it if their belts are going to go across AEW and ROH and just call them the trios titles. I'm fine with that. Because I do think Ring of Honor had too many titles, and now mixing AEW and ROH is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. ROH will never stand out on its own unless you put that boundary there, in my opinion. Daddy Cack in the house, scissor me, baby, rolls off. Respect the glasses and the neck brace. Show was a dud, Rob says. Conrad dropped that thing. Wait, wrong night. Sorry, LOL. Have a good night, my brothers. Enjoy, Hubs. Enjoy. Clash of the Podcast this Monday coming up. We ain't here to talk about Paul White. Yo, why everyone mad about Paul White? Connor in the house. What's good, Connor? Connor, love Derek's rant on that classic review of Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, Hell in a Cell. I'll never forget that. Lackluster announcement and Paul White on my TV. God, no, this was a weak show overall. Although Tony didn't look like, whoa, I can't say that. John, no, that's slander, people. You cannot say that in the court of law. Jonelle, what's good? What is good? Why can't All In be in New York for once? We all knew All In was going to be in England. Come on now, y'all. Now, should it be in New York or somewhere else? I think so. I think they should go to a stadium for it.
Sure.
They need to switch up the pay-per-view schedules. Tony Khan's not listening to some of this stuff. Like, you have to switch it up. But I also don't think Tony Khan is like the worst, like, booker. He's trying, guys. He's trying. And maybe we'll get into some of that as well. Conrad, I saw that creepy stash on Roddy tonight, bro. What was that all about? I'm guessing it's from Movember. When are you wondering why the Elite kept winning? So if you were wondering if the BCC were really a threat. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Bullet Club Gold is but they're the chasers right now, technically, so not mad at it. Daddy Cack, yo, play easy, play. It's all good. What up, E? I still think I have that video of the rant somewhere. If I find out, I'll send it to you in an Instagram DM. Send it to Derek. He's the one who likes to hear that. Derek, about Paul White, bro. I feel your pain, my guy.
Thank you.
All Out should be in New York. You know they ain't leaving Chicago right now. Why? I couldn't tell y'all.
Chicago.
Sorry. Lupe will always be on the mind. So we're going to save the AEW Fight Forever stuff for last. So if you guys do want to talk the video game, we'll get into it partially, kind of. There's rumors, there's actual things that happen, actual factuals, and much more. So we'll get into that for Fight Forever. But if you like the game or you're trying to look forward to what's happening with it, maybe some good news for you. Fingers crossed. We'll see. All about the follow-up. Dynamite starts off with highlights of two big things that happened last week. Claudio commencing to whipping thy asseth of Orange Cassidy. Like, bro, drop this man. Yeah. Like, it was game over, bro. After, so they show highlights of that, and they also showed Bryan Danielson, who got injured. Supposedly the injury came from the previous match before this. I can't remember who he wrestled. I think it was the Andrade match on Collision. He got hurt in that match, but they're using it for story here because I think Bryan Danielson's going to be at Wrestle Kingdom to wrestle Okada. I think it's going to happen in Japan.
That'd be.
That's going to be one for the showcase.
Yes.
That I will have to probably chill out for the rest of the day and watch Wrestle Kingdom afterward, or at least start it. You know, that's gonna be one of them good ones. I'm like, I can't wait to get off so I can watch this show.
What, 3 in the morning?
No, I ain't watching at 3 in the morning. we didn't chilled out on that. Not one. Once I had the kid, them live shows were like, yeah, we got to chill on these. Me and Rob used to do them though at like 7 a.m. We were on live. One time we were talking about getting breakfast. Didn't even happen, bro. I'm like, yo. He was like, I'm going home to go to bed. Forget that food. I was like, yo, facts. And when you make the big man back away from the table, you know you tired. You know? Maybe if Jericho brought some bubbly, then the Bucks wouldn't have been mad. Here we go. Easy saying brittle. I mean, I did. Me and Eve, one of the few people. Remember when CM Punk was injury prone? Just saying. I'm just let some of your favorites know, or them Twitter fans. Remember, CM Punk's brutal. He should retire. He should go away.
That is true. I did say that.
I'm just saying. Andrade was the match. Thank you. I can see Danielson sending a video this Saturday at Power Struggle to challenge Okada because he already had the surgery. That'd be dope. That's false. They're using Andrade as a cover because Okada is 3 for 3 injuring AEW wrestlers so far. I mean, technically, that would also not be a lie that he's saying. Because that does look bad. That does look bad. After we get a video package here with MJF talking to Cole. Cole had a grizzly beard. He looks like he actually got some surgery done. They're talking back and forth. Roderick Strong and the Kingdom come up yelling like nobody can hear him. Just Adam. And then we get a little devil mask play. They have not forgotten it. It's still woven in, but it's very slight. Like someone still got the devil mask, but we don't know who.
That's gonna be I think that's gonna be a dope review or reveal.
We hope
when that happens.
It could be bad.
We hope.
Remember when you thought the Ministry one was gonna be good?
That's true.
It's me, Austin. No, son of a. It was me all along.
That's true. That is true.
Not wrong in saying Punk should stay away. How them ratings doing? How's all that other stuff doing? I'm just saying. Maybe Phil wasn't the only problem.
Right.
Because it should be all sunshine and rainbows and your show's doing yippee. All right, so I'm just pointing it out there. WWE schooling them right now. How? I don't. Yo,
Unfortunately,
I cannot explain to people why they watch it. I can't. But
it's an impossible thing to do. You can't explain
it.
You really can't.
It's too wild. Jay White is the max. You are the longest reigning AEW champion in history, but I still got the title. Hold down the crown. Who else Okada injured? He doing that daggone strong style. It's Vinnie Mac in the mask. He bought AEW. Don't even joke about that. And he is Gomez McMahon around these parts from now on with that creepy mustache. How long before Drake Listico drops Sammy? Chill.
It was about a month.
Not ready for those conversations. My man Sin Hunico was dropping boys in WWE. Unsafe work environment there, though, right? Nobody ever said that. It was when it was Punk only.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it all can't be
sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns.
You know it.
Listen, let's get into this first matchup, shall we? And we start things off for the night with Claudio Castagnoli and my boy Orange Cassidy. International title on the line here. I really felt like they could have gave this to Claudio if they wanted to.
I think they should have.
The opportunity was there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely felt they should have given it to him. Don't get me wrong. Love Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is the man. But he just had this title not too long ago.
But he's carrying, though.
I get it, but
he's your pusher. He's carrying.
I get it, but it's time to relinquish that.
I mean, but I think they're trying to tell a story to get to it, and the pay-per-view's the way.
I mean, I get it, but
we'll get into it. Yuta Hook get thrown out of this thing early on. Claudio's strength is crazy.
It is immaculate.
Bro, not one iota, not one moment. Like, bro.
There's no need for someone of that stature. Not say he's a small guy. The man he's cut, he's built. But that stature, to pick someone up like that, of sheer ease, like, now granted, we are talking about Orange. Orange is light to him, but he's done this to people who are way heavier than Orange.
The dude's a beast, bro. Claudio has been on his A game. I wouldn't mind seeing him and Yuta as the tag champs, even.
Ooh, that would actually be dope.
I'm just putting it out there as an idea.
Wheeler Yuta, aka
B-Boy Skyline in the chat, making sure people know Blood Money 10 is this Saturday. Vinny Mac says Vinny Gomez, Adam's Family Finger Snap. Yeah, bad booking. Dynamite was mid. Rockstar said, "What up, Rockstar?" Maybe it was Gomez's idea for Roddy to get that creepy mustache. Was said.
Roddy,
listen, they had a great finish to this match. Orange Cassidy flips up, hits the Rey Mysterio Hurricanrana into the pin, tried to get the hands in the pockets, couldn't quite get it, but it was a great finish, I thought, for him and Claudio, and it caught Claudio off guard, but still made Claudio look strong.
Yes.
Which he needed to, I think.
Oh, without a doubt. Claudio is just that type of wrestler that you just, no matter what you do, you have to give him the spotlight when the spotlight is due.
It was earned, man. It was earned. After the match, Moxley came down and put a beat down on Orange Cassidy. So then Mox and Orange Cassidy at Full Gear is made for the international title. I feel like Moxley gets it back. I don't know. That's just early prediction. That's how I'm feeling. Like, I feel like that was all like, let's set this up so that we can get it back to John.
I get it, but why though?
Why do it again? You're saying just keep it on Orange for now until you find someone?
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Mox, but I don't think he needs it. Like, bro, give it to someone else deserving right now. Claudio deserves it, but I guess you're not going to do that. So let's give it to somebody else. Sorry, I love Mox, but you don't need this.
We'll see. We'll see how they build up to it in the coming weeks when we get to Full Gear in the next what is that going to be, week or two?
Yeah.
They chose Orange Cassidy as an agent over Bret Hart. Bret would have had a better time with Claudio tonight. Ooh. Orange has the strap and opens every show like who cares anymore. I don't love Orange Cassidy, but I love orange soda. I do. Ooh. What they eat in Switzerland? I don't know, man. That man's got a
Swiss cheese.
I don't know. All I know is that boy can snatch 200 pounds up like it's nothing.
Let's see.
Here you go.
Gotta figure that out now.
Don't get me in trouble now.
Let's see.
The opening was fire. Chris in the house. What up, Conrad? What up, Derek? He throwing up the Derek order hand symbol. What's good, Chris? Claudio versus Okada for Wrestle Kingdom. Danielson versus ZSJ2 for Wrestle Kingdom as well. Book it. Ace, not a bad idea if you want to get 2 matches out the situation. I'd even take ZSJ versus Claudio again, too.
Yeah.
What are their top dishes?
So we have cheese, a fondue. Bro, you're never gonna get me to even try to attempt these names.
What? Let me hand this over here. Let me adjust my glasses. We're the old man podcast for wrestling here. Looks like raclette, Alpermagorgen, which is a traditional Swiss Alpine pasta made with macaroni, cheese, cream, and onions.
That actually sounds good.
Rotsti is a potato dish.
Potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks good. Yeah. I'm not gonna mess these up or butcher them. No pun intended. But yeah, they have some interesting dishes. I try it. I don't know.
I mean, you got me on that.
Someone always told me if I was gonna die, it would be by someone feeding me. Easiest way to poison me.
Yeah.
Like a bear. Just dead. Done. OC versus Claudio was a good match. OC got the dub, which was good, but it's only delaying the inevitable when OC drops the title back to Mox. Where's my AEW from 2019 to 2021? Doesn't hit the same. I just told somebody. You got rid of the problem, I thought, everybody.
Yeah.
Punk gone. Let's see here. AEW's got some issues, but I also think people are gassing up WWE a lot too.
Oh,
but ticket sales are different. Like I said, what's the better quality show? Forget money, forget all that. Because as wrestling fans, why do we care how much they're selling? Unless you own a stake in the company, I don't care. Are you about to go out of business? I don't care then.
Right.
It shouldn't matter to people, but it does. Some people like to look it up. It's discourse. Mox gave him the old school Triple H beatdown. Mox versus OC2 at Full Gear. Let's go. CJ had to adjust the cheaters. Knock it off. I'm not that old.
I mean,
one day though, I'm probably gonna have to get those.
Yeah. Oh, the doubles.
Yeah, I can still see close. Like I can still see the computer screen without this. Ooh, yeah. It's coming. My day is coming. It's not as good as it used to be. I noticed that probably like a year ago. I was like, uh-oh.
You guys.
Moving on to the next match. Let's talk Ring of Honor, the ROH 6-man tag team champions. Hangman Page and the Young Bucks versus Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony. It's quiet for a reason. What? Okay, so Hangman leaves in the middle of this match to go fight Swerve Strickland because Swerve was in his house, gave his baby a t-shirt, ready to beef, whatever.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Derek, we need to talk about... Me and Derek had an interesting conversation earlier as it relates to Saw. If anybody is a Saw fan, I know this totally has nothing to do with this, but it kind of does. So Swerve definitely broke and entered a premise, Derek. He did something wrong.
You got that.
Prince Nana also technically stole food from the house when he ate the. Did he eat the chocolate fruit or whatever it was, or raisins?
Yes,
I don't know what he ate, but
I think it was like chocolate covered cranberries.
I don't know.
No, raspberries.
Yo,
Chocolate covered raspberries.
Nana was bugging. He shouldn't have been touching nothing. And you better hope it wasn't them kids either. You know, they be coughing on them, all types of nastiness. Never trust the little plastic bowls that they got. Must stay freshly washed.
That is true.
They have clay in there, all that stuff. You better be careful. Watch out.
Clay, bubbles.
They be licking all the Ritz crackers and putting them back in the bowl for you. I be telling people, "Oh yeah, I'll have one of your crackers." Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Don't trust them. You coming from a fat dude, like don't trust that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Skip.
Don't do that.
So, yo, dog, in this match, the Bucks get left by themselves, and eventually they lose to my TV feed went out for a second. I don't know why it does it on TBS sometimes, but it went right out during the finish, so I missed the finish. But the Bucks lose, and we have new Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions. I'm gonna ask the question that E asked me when after this match. What was the point of taking the belts off the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage to give them to the Elite to give them right back? What? I don't get it. Is this lack of planning, or am I missing the bigger picture? Someone please tell me.
I think it's lack of planning, bro. Definitely think it's lack of planning.
McKinney in the house. What's good? He said, yo, I'm here to talk, or excuse me, I'm here to listen to the EPW gang. Tell me about Dynamite and let y'all know 17 days, bish. Chapter 48 is on the way. Let's go. Lego. Easy. What's good? E, what you doing with them glasses, bro? Knock it off. I was at Hangman's house too. He was out of cookies, so after I used the bathroom, I ain't flush. Come on.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish that.
Oh, the saw?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, y'all. Hold on. So in Saw, y'all know the old man, John Kramer, right? Just hang with me here for a second.
I'm sure you got something.
No, you're not gonna show anything, Derek. You going to jail with your logic, yo. In Saw, has John Kramer committed or taken part in kidnappings?
That's all you got, bro. An accessory to the fact this man never legitimately kidnapped anybody.
Yo,
in Saw 1.
Whoa, spoilers. Someone might have not seen it, but
okay.
He
never physically touched anybody.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying, bro. He never. You got an accessory to the fact, but not the main person.
He said, "Why you putting the intern business out like that?" Hold on, intern don't eat Ritz crackers, so it wasn't him. I was around some other kids this week in the family, and
not those kids.
I mean, he ain't no better. Listen, kids are just filthy creatures, is all I can say. Watch yourself and wash your hands a lot. You two as adults.
Right.
Can't trust them. Can't trust them till they're 13 and they start caring about their looks. And then you're like, okay, all right, he's all right now.
Right.
Are they still going after the tag title still when it comes to the Bucks? Maybe.
Probably.
They threw a hissy fit after. They kind of like had chairs, flipped tables over. Yeah.
Well, the beating of the table was kind of pointless. You just you knocked it over with the legs up, and then just to knock the legs down. I think it was kind of pointless to do that.
Right? BJ said, or BJ would love this comment, excuse me, for McKinney. Fork the Ducks, and they winning and crying about their friends. BJ said all their storylines have been about friendship since the beginning. Enough. This was dumb giving the belts back to the embassy. AEW takes an L. We'll get to that, Rockstar. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
You ever want to be extremely petty when you're at someone's house? Steal the microwave plate, the oven racks, and the batteries out of each remote and unscrew each light bulb. Kramer would be proud of you. Let's see here. Pro Wrestler Shoot says, yo, This match was pointless, and Matt had a breakdown after they lost the trios titles. Yeah. At 13, you can't trust them, especially boys. Why you gotta be like that? They all right. They all right still.
But it's true
though. Boys will be boys,
Right.
You know, a classic excuse.
Hey, you guys.
Rob says, I can't wait for the Ducks try to make Hangman choose between his family or his friends. Chill. Maybe Hangman's the one that turns. We also got an announcement tonight, too, that Swerve and Hangman 2 is happening at Full Gear. If anyone was on the fence about buying, there it is. Boo, 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 boo. It's there for you. They've been building up this pay-per-view slowly but surely. We know the main event, AEW World Title, MJF, Jay White. Can't go wrong with that. We also have, for 0 Hour, MJF, and I think he can get a partner to defend the Ring of Honor tag titles against the Guns. Matches are being made. Just letting people know. MJF is caught backstage still looking for partners. It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle.
Let's
get into Adam Copeland here in 1 second. Derek's boy Pro Wrestler Shoots in the house said, "Yo, what's good?"
Yo.
A said this match was pointless. Oh, we had that before. I must have missed Pro Wrestling Shoots comment. You notice how BTE changed up their style now? Nope, haven't watched BTE in months. Unless I saw a clip on Twitter.
See what happens when things just go awry. Things that you used to do, things that you used to watch, just start dissipating. I wonder why that happens.
Why'd you stop watching, Derek?
There's a lot of shenanigans that were going on.
I respect that you didn't curse.
A lot of shenanigans. And those shenanigans have caused other shenanigans to happen, which
a lot of the stuff hurt the company.
Yes.
And some people not trying to extend the olive branch hurt the company too. Works both ways. I'm not saying getting punched in the face is cool either, but
true.
I think that you have to try to get things to work. Now you've made, I feel like Collision feels like Dynamite 2.0 a little bit.
Yeah, Collision was its own thing. Now it's carbon copy, almost.
Right? So who is challenging Big Bill and Starks? I don't know. I feel like we might get some type of like tag 4-way with like Brody, FTR, them. I'm trying to remember who else was in the ring. I don't know. There were 4 teams in the ring last week. I can't remember now on Collision, and maybe it's all of them. You know, why did Jay Lethal Crew look like that well-dressed oddities? Somebody was buying them CDs. Y'all better quit acting like y'all were fans. Next up, we find out that Adam Copeland's in the house. What? He comes out to talk. Basically, he accepts Christian's match where he said, well, who's going to team up with, or excuse me, except Sting and Darby's offer to face Christian and his crew. There is a beatdown that takes place during this. They kind of jump at, I almost caught myself, Adam Copeland, and Sting and Darby come out to make the save. Darby is a madman, and Sting is wilding.
How did Darby get down that ramp that fast, bro?
Quick little sucker, I tell you. Sting says, my first match with AEW was Revolution 2021, and my last will be at Revolution 2024. So keep that in mind if you are a Sting fan. Brace yourselves. These are the last few times you may get to see Sting. So if you get the chance, Big Daddy Kush is telling you to go see him. Do it. Yeah. So that was it. Do you want to add anything to the segment?
Nah.
You know, did you think Adam Copeland's gonna have a bigger impact on AEW than he is?
I thought so.
Did you think he was gonna be bigger than Punk?
I don't think he was gonna be bigger than Punk, but I definitely felt like having Punk there and then him showing up after that, you know, even if you'd say down at the same time that he came already. I felt like that would have helped tremendously because Adam Copeland and CM Punk could have been like, hey, listen, this is what you guys need to do in order to really get the machine running and going in the direction that you want to go. But just having CM Punk, it was enough, but it wasn't enough.
No, it was enough. Once the issue started, you heard what Punk could bring to the table. Now, with Adam Copeland, I think the damage has already been done even before he got there.
Yeah.
So now he's working twice as hard to try to reverse this. Pro wrestling is not just 1 week you're better and then it happens like that. It doesn't work like that. The best example I can give, and I gave this example many times this week, in 83 weeks, WCW beat WWF. But does that mean that WCW was the better show for 83 weeks? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in that. So my 2 cents on the subject matter, I just had to put it out there, let people know. Tony Khan had an important announcement. Did he? Tony Khan, Derek's going to have his moment in the sun later. This is my moment, Tony. Tony Khan, I am a fan of AEW. If you look and see how many Dynamite reviews, I've reviewed your show a lot. And I say this with respect to being a fan of Dynamite. Stop saying you have a surprise or an announcement when that is whack. That announcement could have been a tweet. That meeting could have been an email. I know you've done it. I know people have had it happen to them at work. I hate meetings. I hate when people are wasting time. You could have just said that so quickly. There has to be a reason for things. All right. And television time is precious. And you wasted television time to try and tell people about a pre-sale ticket for All In. Who cares? Who cares?
It's not going to make a difference.
I'm not going. Like, I don't know. Like, I get it if people are excited. Like, yes, I need to know when to get the ticket. But you could have tweeted that.
Yep.
I don't get it.
It definitely could have been tweeted. It was not needed. Bars. Yeah, no.
John DeMarco.
It's like that. Yeah, no. This announcement we could have just put right on Twitter, or you could have dropped on Instagram, something. Who cares? Because you're gonna make only. I said 65 to 70 earlier. You might not make that. You might make 55 to 60. You don't have anybody to bring that could bring the people there. You have to outdo what you did with CM Punk, but you're not going to do that because you have no real big draw anymore. CM Punk was your big draw. Sorry. If you disagree, that's all on you. I respect your decision or your arguments, but sorry, CM Punk was the reason why Wembley made what it made. Sorry, I love Adam Copeland. If Adam Copeland goes that far, it's still not going to sell.
They have to find something that gives them the jolt of energy to steal the attention away.
Yes.
That doesn't come easy right now.
No.
Right now, the train is Triple H is the booker. It's way better than Vince. 10 times.
Yes.
Tenfold. But it's different, but it's different enough. I don't think it's as good as his NXT booking. That's just my preference, but I'm a fan of the wrestling community that liked that stuff.
Right.
That stuff wasn't selling more pay-per-views or getting more eyeballs than Raw and stuff, apparently. Or it would have been on TV before that, right? So to each their own when it comes to it. But I'm hoping that Triple H can bring that side of booking that he wants out and continue to do that. But Tony's got to realize you're going up against a different monster now. There's no Vince McMahon was the boogeyman. Vince McMahon scared people off to go to AEW. He scared people like me, Derek, people in the chat off to go to AEW.
Yes.
Do not get up here and do this. I'm calling this Jacksonville Dixie type stuff. Like, I'm not going to lie. This is Dixie Carter, Bush League BS. Do not ever say you have an announcement again and let people down like that. That was lame. That was lame, bro. Period. I'm done. That's the segment. Lame.
Very.
McKinney says, you know what? We're basically telling ourselves, what's wrong with AEW trying to go and figure out what the hell is going on? Isn't that our biggest beef? We never can understand the flow of stories. No, I think the flow of stories works when you lay it out and you have structure to it. Derek, what are some of the best storylines since AEW started, in your opinion? That has a conclusion to it. Nothing that's happening now. Conclusion-wise.
Oh,
I got a couple I could rattle off the top, for me at least.
You go ahead. Let me think about
that. MJF and CM Punk. Awesome storyline.
Yeah.
It flowed. It worked. It went somewhere. It was good. Have no issue with that one. Even stuff like Claudio and Eddie Kingston. It's fine. I like the Elite storyline where it was Hangman Page, Kenny Omega's the tag champs. They go up against the Bucks. They're looking for redemption, and eventually led to Kenny turning heel. Kenny gets the belt. Hangman and Kenny finally get to meet one-on-one. This is Hangman's big moment. Kenny do it. The Bucks let him do it. Oh, it was great. That was good storytelling the first time they did it.
Yeah.
The stories can be there. It's just you have to plan them out and structure them around what you're doing.
You do. I think the Elite storyline was probably, if not the best storyline AEW came out with.
Could be. Renegade 2K said 2 for 1 in Louisville. This announcement was meh. Rob said this is where I turned the show off before I got to your house. Seriously, TK is the only one announcement we care about, and it's the Max streaming deal. That's it. Announcement was just as anticlimactic as the Fight Forever announcements. Ooh. I would rather watch the Big Show's greatest matches than Tony Khan's cousin's tiny announcement. Showa Khan's. Nick Wayne better take the pen at Full Gear. You already know, bro. Bars. I wouldn't be surprised if they won either, Christian and them. When Kyra takes the glasses off, things got serious. I completely agree with Kyra about TK's announcement. What announcement? That was a regular pedestrian. That was dog shite.
Yes.
That time there's an important announcement. Better be Max streaming deal, Hammerstein, or an MSG show. He bought WWE or TNA or Paul White versus Kenny Omega. Thanks, guys. Back to you. I have a question. Do you guys think AEW will sell as many tickets to All In this past year? No. I think they'll be, if they hit 60, that's good for them.
Yeah, I definitely think they'll struggle. They may not struggle exponentially, but I think they will.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell AEW what to do. Like, we're all sitting up here talking about them, but what do you do? Somebody come up with a plan and tell me how you make it better. Is it getting rid of the older cats? Is it because you need some of them?
Yes.
But is it time to move Jericho to the side? I mean, we're about to get into his matchup here next, which was Matt Menard, Angelo Parker versus Chris Jericho and Kenneth Omega.
Omega.
Honestly, bro, like you put Daddy Magic and Matt Menard in this, or excuse me, Daddy Magic is Matt Menard and Cool Hand Angelo Parker. And who are these dudes? They're like glorified dudes who take pins in matches. They're not legitimate tag team contenders, and I think they could be, is my point. They're good. You want a taste? Yeah, they could do something with them, and they choose not to. That's where I'm struggling to find, like, okay, what's the purpose of some of this? And you got to have these matches on Dynamite. Everybody can't be a star. But what I'm saying is you put on a match where they beat somebody and then they make the challenge to Kenny and them. Instead, it was just announced. And I'm like, well, when's the last time these dudes won a big match?
Right.
You know, you're just looking at it like that. They use the baseball bat shot. Cool Hand Ann tries to use it, and he gets caught with the Judas effect. Omega and the homies win. Don Callis and his family come down from the announce desk position. They are challenging them in California. They announced they are going to have a street fight. Kyle Fletcher's with them, apparently. It's going to be Kyle Fletcher, Powerhouse Hobbs, Takeshka. I don't even remember. Did they say Sammy's back? Maybe Sammy's back. I don't remember. It's going to be 4-on-4, it sounds like. Kenny and Jericho say, well, it'll be us two. Kenny says, I got Kota Ibushi. He's ready on deck. And Jericho said, I got a friend. He's a giant. What? Come on, Derek. Get live, baby. Paul White. No BS. Got a match for himself.
Is this my turn now? My segment?
Go ahead.
Okay. It sucks.
Wait.
Well,
All right, I'm done.
It sucks on so many levels. So many levels that I knew what Chris Jericho was talking about from his very first promo. When he said he had a friend that was bigger than him. That was the first
inkling?
Yes. That was the word I was looking for. That was the first inkling of God, no. Please, no.
Why is Paul White so bad?
Paul White fucking sucks.
There goes our revenue.
He sucks, dude.
How do you know? He might do great. He used to do drop kicks off the top rope as the Giant.
Used to, can't do it anymore.
You don't know that.
He can't.
I hope he does now.
He can't. Oh my God.
I don't recommend it though. Hips, bad hips.
That's what I'm saying. You see the man's stature. The knees is buckling, bro.
Sorry, you can still ball.
Nah. I don't want to see this at all.
This is grade A, straight from Walmart, boxed up hate.
You can say it straight from Wall Street.
For this Christmas season, we will have player haters ball shirts up for Derek and this hating level of hate.
First of all, that's another thing. I don't want to hear no Christmas songs, no nothing until
Here's
December
the Grinch.
1st.
Leave these people alone.
No. Paul White. Why? Why couldn't it have been Mark Henry?
Maybe Mark can't wrestle. I don't know.
But Big Show can?
Paul White. No BS. I don't know.
Is that what you seen before?
Yes, you never realized that. The play on words.
Fucking shitty.
We got questions in the chat. All those stories when we didn't have an issue with all those stories were when we didn't have an issue with AEW. Now give me a storyline that's flowed and you haven't had to ask yourself what's going on. I thought Ricky and MJF had a nice one. It's broken down different. I was gonna say compartmentalized, but I don't know if that's the right word I want to use here. Maybe I'm using the wrong word still. Listen, the small storylines have worked. A lot of the stuff MJF was in worked.
Yes.
Now, do they take you for a loop? Yes. They also had a breakdown in their storylines, though, where your pay-per-views were every 3 to 4 months. That was different. Versus now, we got 8 pay-per-views. Tony's going to have to be booking month to month.
Yeah.
You see on this show, you're getting rematches on some of these matches. Moxley and Orange, again, you just did that match. You're blowing through these matches even faster. Yeah. Be careful. I mean, but then again, when the other companies do it, people don't complain. You know what I mean? How many times you seen the same match on Raw? Oh, gravy. Bro. Not again.
Bro, the constant repetitiveness, bro.
What's Judgment Day doing here against Sammy and KO? If I never heard that again, I'd be happy. So I guess, but McKinney brings up a good point too, though. There is like Swerve and Keith Lee. You dropped the ball.
That would have been great.
You dropped the ball. Why'd you give Saraya the belt and you took it right back off of Sheeta again? Why did you do that? Why'd you form a group and then you took Tony Storm away from the group to do something else? There's just many things. Why did you put AR Fox in the group and then you had to turn him back babyface again?
Right, yeah, that only lasted what, like 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Honestly, bro, I think the most cohesive, maybe I won't even say cohesive, but I want to say the most consistent storyline that we've had to have been with just the Elite.
I still think it's Punk MJF is the best storyline they've done.
No, that's the best storyline, but I'm saying like
Longer term booking.
yes.
Yeah.
The Elite they have had the longest storyline ever.
But people also say stuff's not storylines when it is. It's just not the way you're used to pro wrestling telling the story too. Sometimes the story's about in-ring stuff too.
And you know what? For me, I love the fact that we have storylines. I mean, you really can't have a wrestling match without storylines. I mean, you can, but it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I feel like you have to start a storyline, let it rock for a couple weeks, then have it disappear, but not like necessarily disappear, like take a quick break from it. Like, hey, all right, MJF and Adam Cole had their beef or whatnot. It goes on for a couple weeks. Adam Cole disappears. He's not there for like a week or two. And MJF gets comfortable, complacent, not thinking about it. Hey, I'm back. I had to take care of some things, but I'm back. Don't think I forgot about you. Like somewhere like that.
It's fine though. Some of the stuff they do is fine. Like it doesn't have to be every single week. Do we need a devil mask shot every week if this is going to take a while to play out? No, I'm okay with it. You just need to subtly remind me from time to time. If you're going to go like longer than a week or two, subtly remind people, even if it's commentary, saying like, hey, who's been behind the devil mask, you know, and then I don't know, it's not me, blah, blah, blah. You can get into some of that stuff.
Right.
Pro Wrestling Shoot said, I mean, would 50K still be a win for the stadium show? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a dub. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at. Trust me, there's a lot of other companies that can't even do that. I consider it a victory. Yeah. What does AEW need to do? Check on their fathers. How dare you with that Christian line? That's Christian Cage level heel work. The Rangers really about to do this.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? Before I left to come over here, I was watching some highlights of a baseball game, high school kids playing baseball, and they did like a pregame interview. One of those kids said Rangers are going to win the championship this year. This was 3 months ago. I was like, you talking out your butt right now. Now look where we're at.
Apologize. Did they tell you that yet? You ready to apologize?
I was like, damn it. The only thing he got wrong, though, he said it was going to be in Game 6.
James says AEW Black Thursday is needed. They've been releasing people, though. Like, you cannot front and say that they haven't. They did not re-sign Brock Anderson. Arn Anderson's rumored to be gone. People are not staying within the company.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of people going back and forth this year, too. 2024 is going to be crazy for free agents. Will Ospreay wants the check? Who's going to get him is the question. This is probably his only shot to go to WWE, because if he goes later, he's not going to get the payment he can get now.
No.
He's been in AEW. He knows what the environment's like. The question is, does Will Ospreay like it enough that he makes it permanent? Does he want to go back to New Japan? Does New Japan got what he needs? Does Impact give him what he wants? We don't know. It depends on what this person wants. I don't think we need to try and release a massive amount of people.
I think if AEW goes after Will, they have to change a lot.
I mean, that's not going to be enough, I don't think, to to sway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and if that's the play for the AEW, they have to change a lot in order to make him come there and stay.
Right. Rockstar, we're going to talk about Fight Forever Season 2 at the end here. Paul F. and White. Yeah. It's trash, Rockstar says, I guess, about Season 2. Won't be watching. Kyra, stop torturing Derek like that. I'm sorry. I have to. I would rather Big Show than Goldberg. Well, Big Show knees cross-eyed. Come on now. Paul White going to do a dive. Keep that big MFR off my television screen. Ooh, hater shirts. I'll take 2. I think Sammy would be in that match. Derek, where's the shirt designs? Bro, don't even ask him no more. Won't be in that match. Hate. I don't even know if is Sammy injured? Derek needs a best of Big Show DVD under the tree. I don't even know if that exists.
It better not.
Timeless Tony Storm is the best. Apologize. That's it. Congrats to the Rangers. Braves back next season, though. Yeah. I need my Yankees to make some changes in order to get back on the ball here.
I want everybody to acknowledge the fact that the Rangers jive got a ton of people to win this championship. You had Jacob DeGrom.
This is hate, bro.
Can
you just say congratulations? They just won.
You had Jacob DeGrom. I'll give you that. How the fuck did you get Max Scherzer, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien? How the hell did you get all of them? Nathan Eovaldi.
Maybe money. I don't know.
When?
They saved up for all those years.
We all know what team is the favorite in Texas.
Yo, chill.
Don't rip my jersey.
I agree with Eve. Releasing people in mass is tacky. Yeah, and then bragging about how much money you made after. Yeah, that's so cool to do.
Yeah,
that's the standard that comes with that.
Yeah.
Clippers beating the brakes off the Lake Show too. Harden playing. I hope. Oh, God.
Wait, he's on that team.
God. Well, timeout. No, well, that was forceful though. Like he's tried to go to practice. 76ers said no. He didn't go to practice. It was drama all around that. He'd get me out of here, trade me. I'll do whatever. Clippers were like, okay, we'll give you everybody else that we got and some draft picks. They made it happen some way, somehow.
Well, I wouldn't want to practice with the big bum over there anyway.
Anybody but the Astros. Come on, Derek. I don't give a F anybody but the Astros or Phillies. I hope the Yankees will be back next year. I don't know. I ain't got enough hope for them right now. Conrad, get Derek the Big Show Giants World DVD. I DM'd you a pic of it.
Come on, bro.
James Harden is not playing tonight. Thank you, Quills. Thank you. Here, we're going to have to get through this quickly here. Young Bucks show up. They're passive-aggressive. Surprise. This is playing off of some real life, I guess. They got mad at Kenny Omega. You're not being a good friend to us. But guys, I have other friends. Shut up. Who invited Jericho to our locker room? I remember what he did to our dad. Go back in the archives and check our review out. Jelly donut. If you remember, that's how the blood looked, like a jelly donut on the truck when I had hope for the game having backstage areas. So that ends up happening. They're mad. Okay, I don't know why Matt Jackson and the Bucks always get to play like, and this has been like throughout their career. I don't know why they let them be hard asses. Like sometimes where I'm like, bro, Jericho, drop this man.
Right.
Like, why are you letting him talk to you like that? And Jericho kind of schooled him. Let me school you, son. And they had these moments in it, but I don't know, man. I was just frustrated with this whole ordeal.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. Whitewash. Let's
go. Forget the Yankees. My Tigers need it. Man, Detroit don't need nothing. Man, we haven't bet. Yo, Yankees ain't done nothing since 2009. Cut it out. One of the Bucks said something. Punk, the Road Warrior Bucks. Yeah, I think that's true. From the Young Bucks to the young butthurt. Chill. Braves and Yankees, my teams next season. Let's see here for the World Series. We'll see. I don't know. Yankees need to make some big changes, if you ask me.
Next World Series win is going to be a felonious ass one too.
Here you go. Derek don't believe in nothing now. Guys, real quick, don't forget AEW Worlds End Saturday, December 30th. Tickets go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. I'm sure there's a pre-sale code tomorrow. So if you're in the strong eye and you want to get tickets for this, make sure you do it. AEWTix.com. But I'm sure there's a pre-sale tomorrow. Find you a pre-sale code. Go to WrestleTix on Twitter if you guys are interested in that. Don't say I don't help you. And I'm just trying to see, was there anything else? Oh, and Rampage, baby. If anyone is interested, we have a triple threat match on Friday. It's going to be El Hijo del Vikingo versus Penta, El Zero Miedo, and Commander. Got ourselves a little Lucha Libre action here. I'm feeling it on Rampage.
Sploosh match right there.
Nasty. What about them Buffalo Sabres? I don't know. Did we win tonight? Did we play?
Let's check it. Last time I looked, it was tied.
Here we go. He said the dirty ass Nassau Coliseum. I've never been there, so I can't speak.
Neither have I. Let's see. We won 5-2.
Yippee skippy.
Yeah, boy.
Let me find out the Sabres going to try and make a AC run in the playoffs.
Listen.
Honestly, that's my goal for them right now. Remember when the Bills had Tyrod? Yo, just get the playoffs and I'm happy.
Yeah.
No complaints.
That's it.
Now where the Bills are, I'm like, all right, Super Bowl. Y'all need to win this if you're going to do something.
Right. Same thing for the Sabres. Let's get to the playoff. Although I have to say, bro, Jack Eichel better not win another one. Because the
go to hell.
Vegas is on fire right now, bro.
Hikaru Shida versus Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale missing the eye stuff tonight.
Yes.
Was not there for her. Hit a beautiful pounce on Hikaru Shida. Shida ends up getting the win in this. Like, I'm gonna keep this straight. This match was so much better though than the match we had with Ruby last week. Like, no shenanigans, kind of the match, and then the shenanigans came after. I'm cool with that.
Yes,
that's fine.
Perfect. Perfecto.
I cannot wait until Willow gets the big moment. I think she really, really needs to be elevated in 2024. Like, that would be a goal. Like, Willow, Sky Blue, and maybe Julia Hart. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else who is it. Yeah. Yeah, send them off to doing something. Maybe you add them into like the extra match. You have the women's title match, then that match, or that and the TBS title in there in that mix. Let's set it up, man. Let's get this going. After the match, Timeless Tony Storm comes out. She did not pass out any oranges to Tony Schiavone from her buttocks area. This week, yo, shout out to Luther. Luther looks sweet in this role now. He looks
Luther
cool.
fits this role perfect.
Yeah, I like that for Luther. Shida basically runs up, knees her to the face like she's Kenny Omega Jr., just knocking her out, but Tony Storm has taken all of her opportunity away. This is the match at the pay-per-view. Shida looks like we'll be facing Tony Storm for the Women's Championship. Good Google Moogle. This is going to be a good one. I cannot wait to see that. Two of my favorite, like, they're up there for like the workhorses in the women's division. And I put Willow in that same area too. And Athena, there's a lot. The women's division is not bad. It's how it's showcased. Yes. They can try to do things a little bit differently. And fans just keep putting on good matches, and the fans will come for the matches if you give them the time and let them work.
They will. They will.
So after that happens, lights go out. Julia Hart's in the ring. Sky Blue shows up. Her eyes still look terrible. Both of them are being infected at this point. And she hits her with the blue mist. Shockingly.
So the only thing I want to say about this is please do not fuck this up.
What? Is that a double turn? Dr. Death Willow, great match.
Like, please don't mess this up.
Rockstar got logos to Detroit Lions. Just win a playoff game. That's all I want for now.
like, please don't mess this up. Because the way that I have this depicted, you can save Willow. You can keep Willow. But Sky Blue, I'm kind of confused as to how you have the murky eyes, but then she doesn't turn. She spits the blue mist at Julia, but she doesn't wipe off the murky eyes. She just keeps the eyes. Like, I'm kind of confused as to what we're doing right now.
Maybe it's a double turn. Maybe that was to get Julia face and out of the House of Black. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. And maybe Sky Blue's going to take her place in the group. I don't know what's happening there.
Don't fuck it up.
I'm along for the ride.
So am I, but just don't.
Blue Mist Booker of the Year. Willow Nightingale getting elevated. That sounds like a good idea. You know what that means. Sorry, it actually fits here. I think they got plans for Willow, though. I think when she lost that Ring of Honor Women's Championship match, I think that's part of a longer told story that's happening right now, Quills. That's just me speaking on it, though. I think Tony does have plans for her.
I think Willow should get the TNT title.
Or TBS.
TBS title, sorry.
Wrong network.
Sorry.
Turner. So
Turner Classic.
That's TCM. Don't give them no ideas. That'll be next.
Oh.
That'll be like their hardcore title, probably.
Oh my god.
Dustin Rhodes. Cowbell. Al Snow. Time to wrestle in the river. After this, oh wait, hold on. I want to go to the Pro Wrestling Shoots comment before. He had a good comment in here before. Where was it about that mist? Nope. Where was that mist? Okay, so what was the point with Julia and the Mist? These women selling it with the makeup but don't turn. It's disappointing. I don't think we're done yet. I think you guys don't count all of the eggs before they hatch yet.
I just don't want Julia to be turned out of her role.
Listen, I feel like we're in the middle of a fork right now. This is either going to go really good or really bad. And it's the next choice.
I'm afraid it's going to go really bad.
I'll laugh if the Blue Mist turns Julia back to cheerleader Julia.
It better not. Oh my god,
Julia woke up the beast in sky, maybe.
Okay, I will take that.
Movies for the guys who like movies.
I will take that. As long as Julia stays where she is, and you either keep Sky Blue there, or you make her go over to that side.
So listen, MJF was looking for partners all night in this main event. Couldn't find nobody.
None.
Clowns everywhere. Or people he done wronged and they said, I will not help you no matter what. Even when he tried to knock for Kenny's help.
How you, CJ?
Jericho said, buzz off. So now we have Bullet Club Gold versus MJF and 3 partners of his choosing. He finally picks the Acclaim, but the Acclaim said, we have conditions. You must wear what's in this bag, and you must scissor us. Greetings, Earthlings. And yeah, that's what they said. Jay White avoids MJF is the story of this match. We're not going to get into this. MJF is getting hyped. He hits a big kangaroo kick. Everybody's going crazy. He's getting ready to do his like shaking of the ropes. And then right when he least expects it, he turns around. I ain't seen one this good since Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Jay White hits the Blade Runner. Down goes MJF. 1, 2, 3. Bro, I thought it was well done.
It was.
Bullet Club Gold wins. The Acclaim tried to help. They fought off the rest of the members of Bullet Club Gold. It just couldn't happen. And then when MJF was finally going to take the belt shot from Jay White, Max Caster took it for him.
Right.
The love is real. And MJF really didn't want to scissor with them. He avoided it the whole match. And then before he left, you owe him. You owe him. And then they all scissored. And MJF came out in pink gear as well with scissors on it. It's like Max Caster bought it for him.
Right.
Wear this. I got it from The Secret. Put it on, Max. These two are comedy gold together. Yes. I like them. I thought this was well done. It was a nice way also to elevate the Acclaim into the main event spot on Dynamite, which I think they should be. They're celebrating 69 days as champion on Collision this week. So make sure you guys check out Collision.
69.
Very inappropriate, as we all know as well. Blade Runner. And that was Dynamite tonight. Derek scores, and then we'll get in a fight forever real quick. Same for you, chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down, out of 10. Pizzas, penguins, whatever you want to use for your.
We'll go 6'5". 6'5".
Ooh, that was a little rough one for you tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to give
pique my interest.
I'm going to give this a 6.9. 6.9. Okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah, this one didn't pique my interest that much.
James says explain 69 in wrestling terms. All right, so when you're doing the deal with the tombstone, I want you to tombstone them, but then you're just gonna fall forward, and then you're gonna put the mandible claw on with your mouth, and they're gonna put the mandible claw on you
with their mouth.
Apologize if there's any children around listening to this. What has happened? 69 called Taguchi. Yo, chill. 69 is the most powerful pen in No Mercy. Captain Insano knows. AEW 7 out of 10, EPW 10 out of 10, Paul White coming back, making Derek mad 11 out of 10.
Nah, that's real doo-doo.
I give it 6.75. The Wheelchair Big Show and All My Scissors on My TV. It's a good show. EPW 10 out of 10, Dynamite 7 out of 10. Reverse Pedigree. Shut up. This is supposed to be a PG show, darn it. 6.8. Everyone seems to be on brand right there in that middle ground. Yeah, it's what it is.
Hopefully everything falls into place next week. And by the time we get to the pay-per-view, everything is on point and ready to go. And we get a beautiful show.
It's a beautiful day. Yo, why is Paul White the first thing that popped up when I opened up X? Yo, just accept it, bro.
Nah, I'm not accepting that. What is that?
Well, I'm gonna hold on. I didn't pull it up on screen yet. The people can't see it yet. I am trying to pull up some pictures for us here so we can discuss these good old things here that have happened with Fight Forever. Season 2 is in effect now, I guess. At some point in time, maybe. I don't know, Derek. What are you thinking, bro? I mean, we're still on camera.
So I feel like all jokes aside, I definitely feel like AEW got screwed in this ordeal.
What, with the video game?
Yeah.
Why so, sir?
I mean, you had a good core group working on the game, and then you had like a bunch of bums working on the game too.
How you gonna call these people bums?
They deserve to be called bums.
This man is harsh.
Who screwed it up? THQ?
Well, Ukes as well.
Oh, okay. So
he got a $5 super chat, 69 out of 10, aka 7 out of 10. Yo, E, thank you, bro. Thank you for that. We're not worthy. Thank you. And if you guys ever want to jump up right away, get your questions read, support us. Thank you. Super chats do mean a lot. They go a long way.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
So, Ukes, you deserve to go out of business.
Chill, Brody. Chill. I'm only going to put up the official pictures because I know AEW will strike the shite out of us if we post up some of those other things. I don't want to post up some of the other things people have posted. But we did get patch notes today. There's John Moxley looking like he's ready to knock somebody out. We did get an update for the patch. Derek, it looked like a lot. I couldn't even read through all of it, what they did. But it sounds like they added a bunch of stuff, even like call stuff, a bunch of stuff.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a lot, but it was like you could make people green. You make people like any color you want it, pink, whatever. You can get into some of that. It sounds like you make like the cowboy boots, like flag material, stuff like that now if you wanted to. So they're trying to add things. There were things like if you dove near the steps, you would warp into the stuff. They fixed a lot of that as well.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's played in the chat. Please tell me if you're feeling it.
I just need them to buckle down and really get.
Rob sends a $4.99 super chat, and it says 4 out of 10, Red Heart style, huh?
I really just need them to get down to the nitty gritty and just give us an overhaul of just like the biggest patch that you can afford to do at that time.
We still didn't see patch notes yet, or excuse me, match types yet that are coming, but there is some stuff that we saw. I will tell you could check out at Lynch Reborn on Twitter. Lynch has dug up some code in the game, and he can see things. There is a match type in there that he said he saw that it could be coming soon. All I saw was it said cage match player. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it was just in there. Don't come after me if you see it. I'm just letting you know. Let me see here. Easy says Acclaimed. So season 2 was announced as well. And they said, yo, listen. The Acclaimed, Tony Storm, venues, maybe some arenas, update the call, 100 patches. The game's not dead. I want Jamie Hayter's next. I think it's supposed to be next. Rob, you pinching that penny? Yeah, I guess so. Lynch got time. I mean, yeah, a lot of people did say Fight Forever was dead, but it looks like they kicked out at 2.99. It looks like it's still going on. Here's the picture they released with the yo, listen. So that is a green version of Kenny Omega. Does that mean we can edit the wrestlers, or are all the cars still going to look like Kenny Omega? Because that's the base. But did you notice the background, Derek? That's the new Dynamite stage. That's not in the game. So they're going to have some type of stages in there. They're going to have some other things in there as well when it comes to this.
Okay.
There's stuff there.
I'm glad they're making the attempt and listening to the people. I just need...
What do you need, Derek? Tell us. We're listening.
I need the cause.
What, you want to create somebody?
Yes, I want to create somebody. I need a
with somebody.
I need a thicker than blood storyline here. Like fix the pin system.
Wait, what do you want for pin system? See, some of this stuff I have arguments for, though. Like, some people will be like, I want to kick out like in WWE. You want a bar? You don't want to mash?
I'm good with the mashing, but like give me something to let me know that like I'm successful or I'm failing. Like, I'll do the button mash and I'm good with that.
You want to see a bar though? See, I think it takes away from the kick out, in my opinion.
I don't want to see a bar. Like, or what you could do, like, and this is just throwing something out there. Like, all right, we can button mash. The controller vibrates, right? Lets you know, like, all right, cool, you're button mashing, but
I'm a child. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it anymore.
Like,
my apologies, everybody.
Like, you just need you need something different. I like the button mashing, but it's not letting me know if I'm successful.
So you want to just know, good job, like you're mashing well, good job, something like that.
Okay, like, just give me something to let me know, like, hey, you're close, or all right, you didn't get it, or you got it, like something like.
Derek gonna be the program's about to just put, keep going, Derek, you're doing great. As soon as he's sitting up there with the battery trying to cheat the kick out, it's gonna be like, yeah, you didn't get it. Try again.
I just need something, bro. Like,
could you make the matches a little longer? Yes, I don't think they need to be going 20-minute. I don't want to see them 2K. Yeah. Is this ever gonna end? You don't know unless you play really good people in that. Like, oh brother, please stop. Matt Lopez says we get a season 2. I want that Ring of Honor pack. I hope we do get some ROH stuff. Easy E said greener than grass. Everybody with Kenny's poodle hair. I call it the ramen noodle hair. DDP got it too.
Top ramen.
Derek, Big Show already in the game. We good. Our local establishment says, hey folks. Or no, it's hey folks. What up?
What's up?
Welcome, local establishment. They want a kick-out system like Johnny Wrestling match. How about a meter that lets us know we are close to kicking out of a pin? See, I don't like the meter because there is no greater satisfaction. And Fire Pro taught me this, because once I felt this again, I was like, this is so much better. when you're getting pinned and then it's 1, 2, 2.99 pops up, dude, that lets you know that the match is getting to that, like, yo, this could be really great. Fight Forever doesn't feel that way like Fire Pro can, because the matches can get too short, in my opinion. So Derek asking for that climax HUD.
Something.
Can we get the XGW KC Classic versus VA longest match ever? See, people don't know. Cactus knows. We were in XGW together. Shout out to XGW. Yeah, like, dog, it just, you can't sit up there all day with people. I'm not gonna play the kick out game with you.
Yeah.
Time to tap you out, bro. That's something I would like to see better in wrestling games. I don't think we've gotten better at submission systems at all. I think we've gotten worse. The best one to me was like Here Comes the Pain. Like, it was a mash.
You do.
Or I think there should be an easy version if it's a headlock or something. Like, okay, you're gonna get out of this, bro. I promise you. For the most part, like, if someone taps you out from this, you've just missed like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But if you're in like the figure 4 leg lock, like, okay, let's make a different mini game that's a little harder. And if it's someone's finisher, maybe you have a third mini game that makes it even harder. But there's a chance to reverse.
Bro,
there's a chance to do something else.
If you want to make it tough, you make it WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy tough.
Yeah.
Because like those submission moves to get out of those were like.
Shout out to Ultra Pro Wrestling too. They're going to be making a game like No Mercy, and they just announced that they got the Motor City Machine Guns to sign on for their game. DLC, of course.
Hey.
E says the recovery needs to be like the old Aki games. I can agree with that. We need to sell the limb damage, but matches got to be longer. I agree. I think match types will help. If you give people the match types, they will be back. They will come. Listen to me, Tony Khan. Somebody clip this. Like, bro, put match types in. People just need cage matches, tornado tags. Make a way that if you have the special and you do a double team move, you hit your double team finisher. That's it. That's all people want from this. Table matches. Just fix the physics of things. I think if they come out with another game or they can get another developer or partner, they should do it. WBD Games, Warner Brothers makes good games.
They do.
See the Batman games. Yeah, don't start that Spider-Man stuff. I don't know. Me and B were talking about it earlier when he was here. Thank you for the wonderful dinner. But when we were talking about it, I said, yo, listen, all that Spider-Man's the best game. You can say that. But remember,
where it started.
Batman crawls so Spider-Man could walk. All right? Them 3 Batman games were good. Yeah. Even the worst one was darn good. Like, you can go back and play that joint still.
Yeah.
Those were good games. The Spider-Man games are also good to great games. I have no complaints about them. I haven't played the new one yet, but that's because I'm broke. But you can do something with that, man.
Yeah. If you have the dedication to make the game better and keep people wanting to play this game, you have the opportunity to do so. You have the platform to do it, and the platform that can help you do it. Let's just keep the gaming going, because honestly, you stay this route.
Listen,
lose that game.
I'll keep it a buck with you guys now about the whole me and Derek match thing. Me and Derek just didn't have enough confidence in the game, like playing it on a stream. It wasn't going to be fun. The match was going to be over in 3 minutes.
Right.
That's not long enough to get people engaged up in here doing that.
Like we want to put on a match just like how we're watching a match on TV, live TV. That's what we want to give you guys, and we feel like they're not giving that to us, because it's like you said, it's going to be a 3 to 5 minute match. Over, done. That's not a good match.
Not even, dude. It'll be shorter than that. Probably like 2 minutes. I played someone online today, and I actually got the dub. Surprisingly, like, they were getting me at first, but the reversing seems a little bit better when I played today too.
Yeah.
Like, even online, it was a lot better. Like, I was reversing a lot of the stuff the person was doing. Now, the detection and everything else is still a little wonky, but it's Ukes. It's always been like that with them, with some of that stuff. UPW about to make the best TNA game. The Free Agents DLC is good for UPW, though. Like, they got Too Cold Scorpio. I saw Mortis, Chris Canyon. They got a lot, so check that out. Prince Rockstar says, bring match types in. I agree. Put the toggle on for, like, DQs. No countouts. Make a 4-way with only submissions as the way to win. You could do little stuff like that. Ain't no Spider-Man without the Arkham games. That's a fact. They should have the headlock takeover as a finishing move in the game. That's Ace. Put that in. That's a good one. What's the worst? Arkham Knights?
Yeah.
Origins was the one where Montreal made it, right?
Yeah.
I think Origins is the worst of the three, but
well, no, I
only
think,
because Origins went backwards. I felt, and I didn't like how the story was set up and things like that. It was a different team though, too.
Well, I think he's talking about the actual Arkham Knights game, though.
Oh,
I would have to say Origins is better than that. Origins was at least a 7.5. Arkham Knights is like a 5.
What's the best one to you?
The best one? Let's see.
Was it City or was it the finale? It's one of MJF's moves. He let Ace know.
I think City.
You think Arkham City was the best one?
I think so, bro.
I don't know, man. I like them all for different reasons, so that's tough.
Oh, I mean, well, if you're talking storyline, I think Arkham City had the better storyline than Arkham Knights.
Right? AEW will get picked up by EA Sports. Now, I don't think EA Sports wants another wrestling game. Honestly, if you're going all in, no pun intended, actually pun intended, for AEW with Warner Brothers Discovery, why not?
Yeah.
Why not do it? I'll game share. Sorry, typos, edibles kicked in. Do best of 7. Might have to, E. That would be the only way.
Yeah.
But Derek ain't gonna agree to. You gotta pick someone different. You ain't gonna be getting no damn Malachi Black every time. Them cheap moves. By the way, that's what the call had on him today. Them cheap Malachi Black moves. I'm like, come on now, EA. We getting 10 wrestlers at launch and we gotta buy everything else. Val Kilmer, knock it off. Origins and Gotham Knights. Val Kilmer still not the word. George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney's bad.
Yeah. Origins and Gotham Knights were by the original B team in Canada. Yeah, but Origins wasn't that bad. Gotham Knights was.
Gotham Knights is horrible.
Yeah. Oh, Rob saw Gotham Knights. Arkham City is the best one. Origins did have the real Harvey Bullock from the Batman the Animated Series, though. Origins was dope once it got going. Yeah, I agree. Asylum is my favorite, but City is the go. I'm with Rob.
Yeah,
I like this. Arkham Asylum is great.
Arkham Asylum is great, but Arkham City is the best.
Tanks battles hinders night.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but I like the Batmobile though. That's what everybody wants.
No, the tanks that you have to fucking fight against though.
Yeah.
Those are like, come on, bro.
Them trash Superman games. We talk about those. Let's not do that, Skip.
Bro, you can't make a Superman game. It's impossible. The game's over in 5 minutes.
It should be. It should be. I'm not gonna lie. So Fight Forever's got some support coming. There's rumors of DLC. We've seen some pictures possibly of Tony Storm and the Acclaim floating around. Who else is going to be up in that mix? I'm guessing I could imagine a name like Swerve. You know what? In the comments, let me know your top picks for DLC. I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Tell me who you want to see in this next round of Season 2 DLC. AEW cannot give up on this. The moment they give up is when people start to lose hope in this game.
Yes.
Get the match types in and do all of that. We're still getting questions. We're gonna keep going. We're live, pal. We got 2 super chats tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm down to talk a little bit more here.
Let's book.
Leon the King TV says, "How would you rank the SmackDown versus Raw trilogy as the best games? I loved SVR 08, 09, and 11." I'm gonna stop you right here, Leon. We can't. 08 is not going to be at my best. I hate SmackDown versus Raw 08. That's when I thought it started going downhill for me as a fan. Because in 09, as Cactus is in here, that's when we started doing leagues together. We won't get into the whole back history of how we created XGW, but that was like 2 leagues that came together and we merged the names. Like, fam. 08 was the reason why I got in the leagues, because it got so boring to me. But I have a soft spot for 2009, even 11. I love 11 for the physics that it had in it. Derek, do you have favorite wrestling games, I guess?
I honestly, it would.
I know you're the Aki. Derek's more of an Aki guy for the most part.
Yeah. Favorite is always going to be.
Derek played a lot of Thunder.
Hell no.
You let me borrow that. Actually, one day I was like, "Yo, you want this? You can have it, bro." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, I didn't hold on to that game very. My all-time favorites, all-time classics: WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy. But after that, would have to be SmackDown versus Raw. Like I'm not a big fan of the 2K games, but SmackDown versus Raw probably my next favorite after those two.
Okay. Cack said he liked the last two the most. Never played Origins. Cack, you get bored, bro. Throw that in there.
Play. I think
is it free on PlayStation Plus?
It might be.
Check on PlayStation Plus. Cack, download that for free, maybe.
By the way, I'm getting rid of that.
What Plus? Yeah. Oh, the price increase. Bugging.
Absolutely. After we get off of this, I'm getting rid of that. I'm not paying that.
You know my idea for Fight Forever, if they're using a WB dev, use the Hogwarts Legacy team with all that good hair. They did have a lot of good hair, people said. Steel Cage, Colt Cabana, and Brandon Cutler.
Colt Cabana doesn't make no roster anywhere.
Jamie Hayter. I would love Jamie Hayter to be in the game. Swerve won in the game. Bad. He should be in, though.
He should be. Next.
I need Nana in the background, though. Swerve. I really think Hayter. Yeah, I would love for it. For DLC, Claudio, Athena, Swerve, Yuta, Jamie, and the Briscoes. I love the Briscoes as another team, too. SVR 06 and 07 were legit. Me and my brother loved those games. That was like early college years. That's what I remember those as. Yeah. Like part-time job. I ain't got no money. I spent every dollar I had to get that game that week for my check. You know what I mean? Like hard times, baby. Barely could afford books at the community college. Don't let Conrad fool you. 08 was his favorite. Cactus, don't get choked out in the stream. 06, 07, 10, 11. Not bad choices, Rockstar. See, I can get down with that. I want to hear why Leon likes 08, though. That'd be interesting. 2009 was God tier wrestling game, followed by 11. No Mercy, No Mercy, No Mercy, S tier. All top 5 positions. Dylan. I like Revenge. I liked Revenge a lot. I remember when we first played Revenge, Sting came down from the ceiling with the baseball bat. We were at Jay's house. And this is when we were little kids, though. Like, I don't remember if he rented it from Blockbuster or what. But I remember Sting, like, hit someone with the bat, and they went over the top rope in, like, that Royal Rumble thing. It was like a battle royal. I can't remember what it was. But he hit someone, and they, like, staggered over the top rope. We were like, yo, that's wild. Yo, I'll never forget that night. I was like, yo, he came down with the bat, and he did this. And he ended up winning the battle royal with the bat in hand. So Revenge was good. I wish I had the music, though. Like, you didn't have the right music. I want to say Revenge. The worst was Backstage Assault. Oh, yeah, that was ass.
Yeah, Backstage.
We don't talk about those kinds of games. Yeah, it's just bad, bro. I don't want to think about it.
I think those were like the get me through party games.
It was just bad. It was just bad. Yeah, shout out to these high res picks they put in with Sting and the homies.
Yeah,
look good. It looked good. But listen, Fight Forever's chatter is not going to discontinue. We are going to have it on podcast form. I might do a long form video soon. I got to get some people from the community in on it, though. I might have to try to reach out to like Jesse and James and a few others and try to get them in on it and talk some wrestling video games. I don't know if Derek will be able to control himself. We'll see. We'll see. Leon says, imagine Paul London, Brian Kendrick. Yo, do you know how long Paul London and Brian Kendrick were in the games for, too? Another reason why I hate 08. Like, what? They should have been in the game. And we didn't get them until 09, then they broke up. I was so mad, bro, at how they did that. But Leon says, imagine Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Usos. Yo, fam, 100%. Fire match. You need that match in like 2010.
Yeah.
Good gravy. Easy said Def Jam. Def Jam's a great game too. We played a lot of that in high school.
Yeah.
Fight for New York.
Right.
Before it got ruined by EA with like the DJ.
Right, yeah.
Remember that? I hated that game.
That was horrible.
WrestleMania 21 was ass. Rockstar said all the wrestling games on Xbox were trash. Raw 2 was like C- level. They tried. Raw had some good things in it. There's you can find some good things in it, but overall the games were not all that. Get ready for the same Macho Man attire in 24. Raw 2 was okay. Yeah. Sounds like an Xbox guy right there. Yeah. No, my cousin had Raw 2. It was all right. We would play it once in a while. I was like, yeah, okay. When I used to see the story, I'm like, so you just do matches? Is that it? And fight backstage? 08 didn't have the stamina bar like 07. In 2008, they got rid of the stamina bar. Yeah, see, I didn't like the little when you would be like hardcore, you would bust yourself open with the chair and stuff. I'm like, this is stupid. And it made people like invincible. Like I remember Lashley get all hyped up and puffed up, and I'm like, this is baloney. Get out of here with this hot trash.
You know what kept me with SmackDown versus Raw is how you would perform like a move on somebody, and you know how everybody does like the theatrics, like, oh, this was a super power bomb, and everybody like bounces up because like that's what kept me in.
So see, so people like to compare AEW to WWE. I think AEW's gameplay is better.
Oh yeah.
If you could give me WWE games modes with AEW's gameplay, we'd be talking. Yeah. We'd be cooking. But instead, I feel like we just have to deal with the lack thereof on both sides. And we're just like, someone get it together. Whoever does it first can do something.
Right, exactly.
Day of Reckoning. Those were some good games. I think my brother bought copies of those later. My brother would like go back and get like all old games and just buy them. I don't know why. He was in like a fit for a while.
Speaking of old games, there's Metal Gear Solid Trilogy HD on PS5 now.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that. I never watched that trailer.
Oh, it's a good trailer.
Yeah. WWE All-Stars was fun. I liked All-Stars. What? It wasn't bad. You didn't like the big muscled up dudes and slam them on the power, but the moves were cool looking. Yo, bro, you still to this day ain't doing no double reversals in the regular games. That shit was dope. Nah, you hate it, bro. When you could reverse a reversal, that was fire.
Nah,
y'all missing out, man.
That game was horrible.
You hate it. I'm about to put it on.
Nah,
I'm gonna show you some clips and tell you why this shit fired. WWE Crush Hour was an oddball. Nobody ever bought that. Abilities are trash. I hate All-Stars. He said, y'all hate it, man. All-Stars. 08 had PS5 graphics and the game engine was smooth. Hell no. Hell no. I dare you to this day to go click online. That joint about to be choppy. Day of Reckoning was fire. Yeah, that was good. All-Stars or Battlegrounds? All-Stars all day for me. Battlegrounds was trash.
I think I had it mixed up. I was thinking.
Yeah, no, Battlegrounds was bad. That was bad. I remember the All-Stars. Best wrestling game is WWE Champions, the mobile game. Shut up, Cactus. That's because they give you everyone on that roster, but then they act like they can't do it in the real games that we buy. You want $120 for the DLC edition, but you can't give me nothing. Y'all complain about AEW games charging you $10 for 3 characters. Dude, WWE 2K22 charged you for Eric Bischoff, who's like a 60, Hall, Nash, and Hogan, and their other models are already in the game as Razor Ramon, Diesel, and Hulk Hogan from the 80s. Right. What? It's the same stuff, bro. It's just all that stuff's annoying. Like, I wish they'd just talk to someone and get a clue.
That would be the idea, but that's how.
That would be a good idea. Just Bring It was okay. I played Just Bring It for a long time when I was a kid, so I can't really say nothing too bad about it. That was the first one where I thought the graphics looked kind of dope, but now looking back at it, you're like, kind of rough. Right, yeah. These All-Star video package for the Dream matches where Banger included Hogan versus Cena and Punk versus Austin. Yeah, I like that. Like the mode was fantasy matchups. Nobody asked for TNA Impact the game. They were the same one. It's going to be just like the Aki series. Is it, AJ?
Right.
Is it? They kind of did. TNA wasn't bad though. Like TNA had some good to it. Like I like the X Division matches. I just think they failed on adding enough moves that it mixed it up. I think if they had a second chance, they would have been better.
Probably.
Ooh, I can't cry. I bought that 2K22 for $120 and didn't play it hardly at all. Tears. Diesel. Honk honk. Matt said he liked the TNA Impact game. 2K will give you Harley Race and Zeus, but no arch nemesis to feud with. Facts, bro. You got to give someone Duggan.
Yeah.
You got to give him. You got to give him some. You got to give him brother Brutai, the Booty Man.
I give him something.
And that one Hogan game, we ain't talking about that.
Nah.
Yeah, we ain't thinking about no Hulk Hogan tonight. We ain't bringing him up. Listen. We talk for an extra few minutes here, but we're going to get up on out of here. If you guys are in here, you enjoyed the video game talk, let us know in the comments below. We'll try to add a little video game segment while we can. Maybe we'll pick a game and we'll talk about it if you guys want. Me and Derek are trying to spice up these Dynamite streams a little bit here. So if you guys want that, tell me down below. We'll do something like that. Maybe we'll pick a retro game and we'll bring it up and we'll deep dive into it. But for myself, don't ever do that again. Also, it was a little space of it. Now that looked wrong. That's a big one. If you can't see this on the audio version, come back to our YouTube video side of things. Check us out. Someone said, "Yeah, let's do that." Okay. All right, maybe we will. Don't knock TNA Impact if it's not for them. We would never have got the Inferno match in SVR09. Cactus does have a good belief about that. He said anytime another wrestling company comes up, all of a sudden WWE can do something that they've never done before. He was like, yeah, they used to tell us no Inferno match. TNA's got a game. Inferno matches are in. AEW fight forever. War games? You couldn't do war games for years, bro. Jimmy King Diamonds. Knock it off. Jimmy King, crown him. SVR 11. Yeah, man. Like I said, if I see enough people put it in the comments below, we'll check it out. But thank you guys for rocking with us, talking wrestling, video games, Dynamite. We appreciate all of you. For myself, the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of EPW. Tune in next week and we'll review Dynamite again. 1.